Hey guys, MKDH here, and welcome back to the Super Mario RPG Switch. And we were just booted out of Bowser's Castle after trying to rescue the princess. And, well, Toad's here, waiting for us to talk to him.
Hey, I thought the princess was here with you, Mario. So where is she? Mario, what's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again.
I've been routine at this point. It's been what? 3 games? Super Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World.
Mario, would you please bring her back like you always do?
And this is new.
Mario, I forgot something important. If you get knocked out, you wake up at the last place you saved. But guess what? On an adventure, you'll save automatically when you can go between areas.
He's talking about the new autosave feature in the remaster. Autosaving was not here.
You'll save all the time, so if worst comes to worst, you won't lose too much progress, am I right?
Are you leaning on the fourth wall, Toad?
You can also off on this thing to save, just like the good old days.
Indeed. Granted, each username on the Switch has only three files to work with, but you can always create multiple usernames to begin with. That's what I'm doing with this project.
Use them however you like. They're great for taking a break from the adventure.
Indeed.
There's still anything important I can think of. Now get yourself to Bowser's team.
Toad has one more thing to tell us.
If you're tired, just turn off the fun highlight and next to your bed for snooze.
Toad is telling us how we can get ourselves patched up. I mean, Fungi Light isn't going to help yet, but... Oh, and by the way, you might notice that we no longer have to worry about void terrain in the remaster date, because the Switch and remaster has patched things up with that. Yay! But on to business. And the world map is slow to load in the Switch remaster. But anyway, Bowser's Castle, or Bowser's Keep as it's called here. So onward to Bowser's Castle. But this guy is not as welcoming as Bowser. Hi there!
Oh, who goes there? A trespasser! This castle now belongs to us, the Spinning King! We have big plans,
Let me guess, for world domination.
and this is the first step in them. If it weren't for nosy characters like you, we'd practically own this world, then I'll just survive. So let's see you deal with this.
What? What the? Earthquake? Whoa! Oh no, the bridge is destroyed! No! Fortunately, Mario's right, but we lost our way into Bowser's Castle. Dang it! So we can only visit the Hill or Mario's patch. I'm going to visit the Hill real quick. Goodness. So back to Mario's pad. Toad is waiting in Mario's house and...
You're back so soon. Did you forget something? No? What happened then?
Well, I explained. I tried going to Bowser's Castle, but the monstrous sword there just collapsed the bridge.
This bridge of Bowser's Keep is open now? Just wonderful. We must inform the chapter of the Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario.
Yeah, good call. So onward. Ah!
Oops, excuse me. Oh, that bomb on your head reduced your HP level. One of Mushroom Kingdom's favorite items not to perk you right up.
And we get a mushroom.
Whenever you want to use an item to get some HP back, press X. Eating a mushroom can give you a boost whenever you're feeling tired.
Yeah, we're having to listen to this now, but at least we won't use up the mushroom.
Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. I remember. I came to warn you that Mushroom Way is swarming with monsters. I just barely made it back here in one piece. Mario, please do something. Promise I can help. Do you know about action commands?
Yes, I do.
Hey, better watch out. He knows about time hit. Action command letter can go now called. He's got a bunch of time. Thanks, son. He's got more bark than bite, huh?
Yeah, I should mention that action commands is actually more all-encompassing than time hits, because time hits implies offense, but action commands doesn't have such a bias.
Now, why did I rush back? I have something to tell you. That's right, we need to tell the Chancellor about Peach. I'll see you over for the Mushroom Kingdom, just in case. Take these with you.
And we get 3 mushrooms. So we may as well go over the menu stuff. Party we can't do anything about yet. We will see what that's about later on. Equip just shows our stats. In fact, the status menu command was used in the equip section, and equip won't even show us our base stats directly. But de-equipping our party members is not going to be a problem if we so desire to see our character's base stats, thankfully. Specials are specials, and in this version we can see how many specials a character can learn and which levels they will learn those specials at. And we also have some convenience with seeing VIP and the magic power directly. Of course, anything we have learned remains unknown. Unknown to a blind player at any rate. Normal items, we can see normal items or special items. We have no special items yet, and by the way, special items fused into normal items now. Special items fused into the items, Mushroom, recover 30 HP. Amount you can carry, 10. Yeah, that's going to imply something that I'll talk about soon enough. Monster list. Yeah, we actually have a bestie area. I mean, granted, we don't see any particularly deep stats. You don't see the attack or defense values or the speed. I will be thankful that the game has been data mined and find those values. So, yeah. And we are getting a monster list developed. Oh, and yes, we can see animations. We'll talk about that later. Oh yeah, Terrapin. Guards in Bowser Castle who are far too weak. Their helmets limit their vision, so they simply throw punches at random and hope for a lucky hit. They're also too fragile to be a threat anyway. Bowser. He thought he was unstoppable as long as he was on the chandelier. Too bad for him that he underestimated Mario's powerful jump. Well, that and his ingenuity. Mario did not jump on chandelier. They hold the chandeliers in their teeth without uttering a single complaint. If they open their mouth to speak, they drop the chandeliers, obviously. Now, I'm not going to focus on the bestiary stuff in general, but I will involve it in this run. And since we already know about the configuration settings, we can return to the world map from our current location. Or we can return to the title screen, and how it allows us to brush up on the controls and how to play, but talk about that as things go on. Oh, and you might notice that Mario's missing 1 HP. That was from Toad's bumping into us. A little R&R will patch that up. Oh, and also you might notice that we can actually see HP bars as well. So, yeah. Now I'm going to do a recording pause here so that I can handle the next part with less problem with this part. See ya. Away we go on our new journey. Toad says that we need to go along Mushroom Way in order to reach Mushroom Kingdom. So, the Mushroom Way we go. Welcome to Mushroom Way, and we even have a welcoming committee in Goombas. Goombas in battle behave pretty well. You know who these guys are. They even have their combat behavior be similar to that of Bowser's in the prologue. So, yeah, I'll take the opportunity to talk about the new stuff as soon as we can get into combat with this guy who has toe trapped. So, for starters, you may have noticed that we are dealing side damage, and we are dealing damage to side enemies. That's actually added area of effect damage, or AoE for short. The AoE damage is actually 40% of the damage that would be done to the enemy with an untimed hit targeting them specifically. Anyway.
Yeah, my life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Ethan, here's a little something in return.
And we get a honey syrup for our troubles. Now, some people... Oh, right, honey syrup. Recovers 10 FP. Amount you can carry 10. Yeah, I'll get to that soon enough, but... Some people were worried about the AoE being game-breaking, but... the AoE requires sweet spot timing to work at all. You'd be dealing 20% of the damage to similar enemies, so... Oh, and that's something I actually discovered on my own, believe it or not, but although apparently it was in the original Super Mario RPG. I'm just spinning this paratrooper around. Oh, and originally there was an ambush here by a Goomba from the right, but... And yeah, we can get to the fight platforms and challenge this paratrooper. Oh, got it! Ah, dang it! Missed the chain there. Whatever.
Fine, that was a close call. Here's a token of my appreciation.
Then we get a flower tab. Flower points will permanently increase your max FP, letting you use more specials. These are super important, so don't forget them. So that's going to help. And speaking of flower tabs, there's one right behind this ambush Goomba. It was originally not here. It was not. That flower tab was not there in the original. It was added in a remaster. In fact, I didn't even know about it until when I started working on this part. Here's thanks to Christopher Niosi AKA Kirbopher for indirectly pointing out about this. Right, this guy. I'm running away first and foremost to showcase something. Yeah, there's actually a reason to reach that top platform, but unfortunately, we can't reach it with any jump trickery. We have to use the flower. Ah. Okay, good. I got the spine shot. And I did not mess up the chain there. Oh, and you also might have noticed something about a chain and also an action gauge. I'll talk more about those mechanics because there's not much we can do about them, but know that the chain at least is going to be important in this run. So I covered pretty much everything on these first two screens. Well, except this chest. It carries a mushroom that refills our HP and SP. I'm going to call it a peeled mushroom because of reasons that we will see later on. Or reasons that will be talked about later on, rather. But right now I'm going to handle a quick break moment so that... because the next part is a bit of a worry, and I also want to handle a little something. One of my rules. I'm back from my break, and by the way, you might notice that I moved out of the... and shifted my position to get out of the way the Goomba's wandering down the path. I may as well talk about the items that we got from the center, from the second screen. First off, we got 2 flower tabs. There was actually originally 1 flower tab in the original. The one we get from Toad. The other was simply not there. But anyway, flower tab. Raises FP by 1. Amount you can carry, 10. Flower tabs increase our max FP permanently. You can use recovery items in the field with X, which is actually a quality of life improvement, although muscle memory may disagree with you there. And we got a pick-me-up from the top hill. It originally wasn't there. The pick-me-up was added in a remaster to incentivize getting around the Goomba ambush that was otherwise guarding nothing. But anyway, pick-me-up. Revive the downed ally. Amount you can carry, 6. Wait, 6? Yeah, we're actually working with a per item type capacity system instead of that blasted 29 total normal item system from the original. Yes! Yeah, you have no idea how much of an improvement that is. That and the key mechanic added in this game, added in the remaster, is are going to be showcased with this run. Although they won't have any relevant effect yet. For now, onto the search screen, where Lucky 2 is flying around, sometimes throwing down spikies. Oh, and the spiky ambushes are actually removed. This guy is straight up out in the open. The other spiky is removed. Anyway, we can't reach Lucky 2 directly, but the spikies are easy to get around anyway. If only we could say the same about this guy. Hey, are you looking at me? My hammer light doesn't light yet. Mario, you better be careful. He's jumping on a beam string. You don't say. Something about him looks familiar. Why don't we test that beam streak out? Now you get my hammer angry. You shouldn't have done that. Nice dull expression, buddy. What the? There's 2 of you? We are the Hammer Brothers. And before I start this off, well, first off, I'm going to record this fight for real after explaining the stuff. Oh, and there's also a couple of things to talk about before I break it. First off, you might have noticed that the names disappear naturally. Well, yeah, because user interface reasons. And second, you might have noticed that I don't have a chain going on, even though chains would carry over between battles. That actually relates to my rule, which I'll talk more about in the next boss battle. But for now, break time. Sorry to break this video up into multiple parts. I swear. Well, I'm having to do that anyway. It requires Vegas and stuff. But anyway. Hammer Brothers each have 50 HP and 13 physical defense, which leads to some convenient math that I'd like to showcase, but this also means having the perfect time 19 times. Yeah. At least I have an idea for the timing. Yeah, for Mario's own attack, time it when Mario is moving his right arm back. For the Hammer Brothers' own regular hit, time it when the hammer is all the way in the back. And for hammer time, that's thankfully more intuitive. You block the first hit. You block when the first hammer hits the ground, pretty much. I'm just having to focus. Because, again, sweet spot timings. Your timing is different on the other Hammer Brother, by the way. Didn't need to block there. But then I did pretty much. Come on. Come on. Come on. chain, and there was a miss from hammer time that I pressed A when the first hammer hit the ground. Yeah. No damage and simultaneous kill. I should also mention that the surviving hammer brother would cast Valora, which cuts damage in half. And yeah, damage calculations pretty much work the same as they did in the original as well, so the damage halving interferes further with timing bonuses with convenientness. You see how convenient the math from 27 years ago was without when they cut the plan for the area of effect damage. Yeah, we got a flower jar for that.
Thanks, Mario. I was running so fast I wasn't watching where I was going. The Mushroom Kingdom just ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Hey, where did this hammer come from? Hey, do you know what this is? It has the Hammer Brothers insignia on it. No one stand a chance against you when you want them with this.
You never know. It might come in handy. Hey, where are the Goombas standing in awe? I want my Goomba standing in awe like the original's artwork ad. Pick up a hammer.
Let's get a move on. I'll see you in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah. We can equip the hammer. The description is pounds enemies. It provides 10 attack, although there is a bit of random variance with the damage, but only 1 point of potential loss in our attack. So it's effectively +9 to +10 attack. Yeah. I gotta break real quick. Because, yeah, my goodness, that was difficult. And there's some extras I wish to cover as well. The first extra that I will be showcasing is going to be how I'm deliberately dropping a chain. As you can guess, it involves Goombas, more or less. So why don't we get into battle with one of them? You can see that I still have the 18 chain from the Hammer Brothers. Yeah, and deliberately not pressing anything so that the chain gets dropped. Next, we will run away, assuming we can do that. Oh, nice, 2 damage. Like, there we go. Yeah, running away has a 60% chance of working out, and 70% on Breezy. But anyway. As for healing out the damage, we go back to Mario's house in 99. Now, as a note, dropping the chain does not necessarily mean failing a block. No, the chain gets dropped if we fail an attack as well. But we have only one guy, and then the enemies get to take their turns, and we can of course block their stop and get chain from that. And yeah, chain does carry over between battles. So yeah, that's how I'm going to handle a rule that I'm going to involve. Starting off boss battles with 0 chain. Because the chain does have gameplay influence, although nothing relevant has come up quite yet, but it will soon enough. And boy, will it ever be relevant. The other extra I wish to showcase involves that meter you may have seen in the bottom left corner of the combat UI. That is called the action gauge, and we have a move associated with that, although it's more of a placeholder. The gauge move we have is called the Toad Assist. Toad comes running to support you. Who knows what you might get? I'm going to showcase it against the spikies because I also wish to talk about the spikies while I'm at it. We hit the spiky and, well, first off, they do hit like trucks, so yeah. But anyway, here's the total assist. Oh, what do we get from the egg? Eggshell. Barrier. Defense up. Resist one enemy attack. The timing for the Spikey's regular attack is when the Spikey is at the apex of his spin jump. But anyway, the total assist works more or less like the slot machines in Pac-Man World and Pac-Man World Repack by extension. And yeah, total assist is pretty much a placeholder mechanic until we get something more convenient. Oh, and when Spikey is isolated, he shoots a needle. Block when you see the needle get fired. Bye-bye. And Mario levels up. Now, I'm not going to save this. I will just get rid of the total assist off screen. Anyway, magic only is going to be one of the rules for this run. Anyway, total assist. Now, how do I know that that total assist works pretty much like the slot machines in Pac-Man World? Well, it's talked about here on the help, and it actually doesn't involve spoilers. While you have fewer than 3 party members and the gauge is at 100%, you can press minus it to get a total assist. If you want a certain effect, try to time your jump to get it. You cannot use this while Mario is out of action. So yeah, it's pretty much a placeholder until we have 3 party members. Something else I wish to talk about is the action gauge. Because the action gauge, I actually allowed out the action gauge with help from the speedrun Discord. And here's the information I got. The action gauge amounts to 600 points total, with 6 points per 1%. The stun percentage is obviously truncating the value. The gains are 10 points on a successful action command without sweet spotting, or 20 points on a sweet spot. Or that's 1.67% for success without sweet spot, 3.34% for sweet spot. That is, of course, when Mario is not out of action, which isn't going to be a problem here anyway, at least not right now. And it won't be a problem in this run, obviously. There's also the additional points when we have a displayed chain going on. We get 2 points at 2 to 4 chain, or 4 points at a minimum of 5 chain. Again, providing Mario isn't at 0 HP, why would that be a problem here? Oh, and every 10 chain also provides 60 points, or of course 10%. I'd have to check if Mario needs to be standing for that, but yeah. There's your internal data lesson about an action chain. So next time, we're going to explore the Mushroom Kingdom. And so until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. MKD8, out!